Hey, and the Marketing Man Moskal here, and we're talking about how to become successful. And one often overlooked point, and really, certainly you've heard the quote, it's better to be a first-rate version of yourself than a second-rate version of someone else. And this is so often overlooked because it applies to everything from personal life, relationships, to professional and business and career. And let us go ahead and start here with Earl Nightingale said in The Strangest Secret, most people go through life copying one another, but we're copying the wrong person, the wrong people. And you've certainly heard the opposite of, real courage rather, is being different, and the opposite of courage is conforming. And most people go through life conforming to the herd, conforming to popular belief, conforming to popular consumerism, conforming to what everybody else, conforming to the Joneses. This is what William James, the psychologist, was talking about when he said that man only becomes 10% of his brain capabilities, his brain abilities. It applies to everything. And it's one of those things that we as human beings almost have innate. Charlie Chaplin suffered from this. Will Rogers suffered from this early in their careers. It's kind of human nature. And I watched something, but studies show that one way humans are very different from primates is that when we're born, we naturally and instinctively look to be taught and look to be shown. But it is, it's good to follow some basic fundamentals, but you have to just let it go and be yourself. And certainly you've heard about that thing about, the man putting the puzzle together, and when the man's right, his world is right, or conquering that person you see in the mirror being the biggest challenge. It's really it's really difficult, but at the same time, it's something that has to be done, because if you're copying what everybody else has done, and one of the things I try and do, and I would encourage everybody to do, is go and be as different as you possibly can. If for nothing else, the fact that you're different, whether it be business or with relationships, will make you more memorable. It'll give a reason for people to think of you. Do whatever you have to do, but I like to personally follow the opposite of, remember when you were a kid and your parents said to you, if Joe, Bob, and Billy were all jumping off of a cliff, would you want to? Whenever you went to them asking them for something, I like to do and strive. Show me what everybody is doing, and I want to choose the exact opposite path. Earl Nightingale is also famous for saying, when there isn't a right path, a right example to look around you, see what everybody else is doing, and go and do the opposite of that. Unfortunately, everybody is consumed with copying one another, and it's copying one another to ultimate, unhappiness, failure, and frustration. So please be different. Discover who you are. Do whatever you have to, but don't ever go copying somebody else, because even if they're doing it right, they've only found the path. You can copy success, and success does leave clues, but that's just one path to get there. That's not always the fastest or the most efficient or the easiest path by any means. If you'd like to know some more, we're going to include a link in the description below to our website, danmoskaluniversity.com. We've written 7 books now, including The Entrepreneur's Bible to Riches, The Gospel of Wealth Attraction. And as a side note, my dad is a minister for almost 40 years, and this is one of the ways in which I am being myself, writing The Entrepreneur's Bible to Riches. So have a fantastic afternoon. Please check out some other videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and have a fantastic afternoon. Looking forward to talking to you again soon.